Hello everyone, welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. This is not the normal live time, but I see that we already have some people in chat. That's awesome. In lieu of the current world events, I have decided that I am going to try my best to do as many lives as I possibly can with my schedule. I am still working because I am considered, my position is considered essential, so I still do have to work and I still have good loops to do, and but as time permits I will be here because mental health is one of the causes that I have always championed here at It's Crochet O'Clock, and a lot of people are going into either forced isolations or voluntary isolations, and isolation is never really good for your mental health. We need to socialize as human beings, the vast majority of us. Some people are completely okay with it, and if you are, that's fine, but if you aren't, we are going to do our best to have as many online gatherings as we can. I know that it's not the same as face-to-face contact, but hopefully if I can get an hour or a couple hours a day and extra for you, that will help your mental health and give you an opportunity to hang out with some of your people and talk to your people in some sort of way. Let's see who we have over here in chat. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. We have Dee here, and I think Ida will be here at some point. If you are new to online YouTube lives, you must be logged into your YouTube account if you would like to participate in the live. And another thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you go to the top. There is a drop down button. It probably says Top Chat for you right now. If you have not changed it, it defaults to Top Chat. You're going to want to select Live Chat because that will give you all of the comments that are coming through from the people that are participating in the live chat if you are here during the live and you're not watching a recording of it. In the event that Freaky Geek, Anthony, or Sue happen to show up here, guys, if you are new, first, let me apologize. Second, they are our class clowns. They are our people. They're a little bit colorful, but they're absolutely harmful. So just know that if there can be a pun made from something that you say, one of those three is probably going to get it. Hello everybody, there's my Aunt Jean Ann, day 5 of self-quarantine for my Aunt Jean Ann and my Uncle Roger. Hello everybody. You guys, I'm so glad that we can do this. By the way, get used to seeing me in this shirt. It's not the same shirt every day, I promise you. It's just my work uniform because when I get finished here, I spent the morning doing Good Loops work, then I'm going to be here with you, and then I will leave and I will go to my normal 40-hour-a-week job. So there's only so much time. You guys are going to see me in this shirt all week long. But I promise you, 1, I have a washing machine. 2, I have multiples of these shirts. I have a whole closet full of them. Oh, there's Miss Wanda. I take it you made it to Atlanta. Let me flip this camera around. I take it you made it to Atlanta. Last night she was waiting. Wanda is one of our over-the-road truckers. So everybody give her a big thank you because she is part of the industry that is helping us replenish our goods at our grocery stores, etc., etc. Y'all stay safe and healthy. Yes, yes, that's why we're here. Where am I at? There I am. Y'all, if you were here last night while I was working on this, we had a conversation that part of this looked like a butterfly, but I told you guys last night that after I got finished with the next round, it actually more looks like an angel. So I've just completed the angel head, and as soon as I get finished with this, I will show you what it looks like. I'll lay it down and let you see. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's thanking Wanda. Wanda's out there working hard, as are so many other folks, trying to make sure that we keep everything that we need stocked. Do you have a fan or something blowing on your mic? No. No, I do not. Is anybody else having issues hearing me? So, you guys see the angel now? There's the body right there. And then here's the wings. And then there's the head. Looks like an angel to me. Oh, never mind, it's here. Oh, Dee's scaring me. Jen is listening and watching from work while she dispatches fuel trucks. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a lot of folks that still need to get fuel. One time I was on Top Chat and the whole live chat and I didn't even realize it until the chat was almost over. Oh, that's such a bummer. Like a yaya angel. It is. It is. And there will be another row of them. It's very pretty. I like it. Hello, Tina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whew. Well, there's Diana. Hello, Diana. Are you sneaking in from work? Diana works with the boys in blue. We have a lot of people here at It's Crochet O'Clock that are essential personnel. So they will not be getting breaks and things of that nature. Hello, Tammy. I'm so sorry. If I don't call your name out, 2, 3, please don't be offended. There's a lot of stuff that if you don't normally get to participate in lives, there is a lot of stuff that I have to pay attention to over here. That's why it's so great that I have moderators that take some of that load off of me. Just please don't be offended because there's only so much that I can pay attention to. Diana said it's lunchtime. Oh, it is, isn't it? See, my schedule is off from everybody else's because I work nights. Hello, Sander. Working nights kind of throws me off from everybody. I'm still in the morning. I don't like how that's at. Come on, there we go. How are you doing today, Sander? Who all here is in isolation at the moment? Who all do we have that's stuck at home? Either by our government saying, hey, you get to stay at home, like San Francisco or New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, or by choice. I was talking to Bonnie Barker earlier this morning. She is also doing little extra lives, but she's doing hers on Facebook. And it's helping her tremendously, I think, because she's been in isolation for weeks. Weeks. Hello, Cindy. I'm new to your live chat. I'm a night shift ER nurse on the weekends, so it's my morning as well. Well, welcome, Cindy. And thank you for what you're doing. At home, can't go anywhere. I'm in the Netherlands. Oh, kids are out of school for D, so she's kind of, sorta. Charlene's husband has quarantined her. That's what happened to my Aunt Jean Ann. Tina is in North Carolina in isolation. Albert is in isolation. Shopping problems, no work till at least the 6th of April. Oof. 1, 2, 3. Gabby is in by choice. Thank goodness, Gabby. I was thinking about you the other day, and I was going, thank goodness your busy season is over. Diana said, our building is closed to the public, but we still have to come to work. Of course, you guys are essential. Jeannie said we have 7 confirmed cases in the county, 4 in my city. Oof, it's getting yucky. I was literally about to watch Yaya's Hugs seriously while working because I got my kit recently. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Gonna have a lot of fun. Speaking of Bonnie Bay, look, there she is, you guys. I told you, she's hurting for outside contact. She's been at this self-isolation thing for weeks because she's taking care of her 90-year-old mother-in-law. So she chose, as soon as it started to get bad, well, not as soon as it started to get bad, she took preemptive measures before that because she did not want to chance anything coming into her mother-in-law. I'm a teacher in Ohio. We are all closed and doing remote learning. How is that going, by the way? I don't have any children in school, so how is everybody adjusting to this? Albert's in Toronto. I'm trying to stay home because of the yes, the allergies, they're bad. Hey, Kayla. My daughter is out of school due to closure. She and I both have a cold, so we are in self-isolation. That's smart. Over 1,700 sick here, but then Holland is so small, so for us it is a lot. That is a lot for you guys. That's what my grandbaby calls me. Yeah, that's what my grandbaby calls me too. Bonnie said I was a homeschool mom. I trained for this all my life. You know, Ida, our moderator, Aunt Ida, she homeschools her children, so nothing has changed for her in that area. They are talking about doing online classes for Dee's children. I don't know. It's getting a little bit crazy. We just started, so the jury is still out on that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of parents from back home in South Carolina, a lot of parents asking questions about it, and then a lot of parents asking for prayers because, you know, not all of us are meant to be teachers. We're just not. I am one of those that are just not meant to be teachers. So there's a lot of parents that are having difficulties helping their children because that's not our forte. Hello, Tracy from Orlando. Looks like I'm going on furlough starting next week. Oof. Tammy said, thank you, we are very best. My daughter homeschools my twin grand angels too. Oof. I can't imagine. Hats off. Hats off. I have to keep reminding myself that I find myself always trying to remind myself when it comes to children that they just don't have what we adults consider as common sense. You know, like we just do it. They gotta learn. Aunt Jean Ann says the governor is closing our universities. 4 cases at UF. Oof. Lots of problems for parents here because daycare's closed, school closed. Yeah, that's starting to happen here as well. 2, 3. I'm starting to get concerned about Crochet Guild of America in July. I caught something in passing on the news that travel banning may still be in effect through August. It may be. May very well be. And there's Anne. Hello, Miss Anne. We will just have to see what happens. I certainly hope not. I was not meant to be a healthcare worker. Each of us has our own strength. That's true. So glad I checked and saw that you were live. I can't stay awake on a Monday. I know you can't. I'm doing extra lives I'm going to try to do as many as I can because a lot of people are in isolation and that's not good for your mental health. So hopefully by doing this, it will give people just a little bit of time to be with others and to chat with others and make it feel just a little bit less lonely. I am here in Florida, but while I'm on furlough, I'm not sure if I will even be allowed to go to the beach. Oh, well. I mean, you can turn on the beach on YouTube on your TV and put on your flippies and put on your sun hat and just kind of like flip on a light and put it like right up against you so you have to squint and put your feet up towards the TV and wiggle your toes. You know, I mean, listen, I've done it before. I have missed the ocean so much sometimes that I just turn on YouTube and just sit there and listen to the waves and watch it and just try to block out everything else around. I've been there. I work in the convention industry. Some shows are postponing until August. Keep that in mind. People do want their shows to go on. Oh yeah, everybody wants their shows to go on, but it's a matter of social responsibility at this point. San Francisco and the Bay Area is on lockdown, so thank you for having these live chats. Yes. Has anybody heard from Nyasha? Nyasha also works for a government agency, and she is in the San Francisco area, and I have not heard from her. She hasn't even been saying anything on Patreon, so I am concerned about Nyasha. Has anybody heard from her? Because normally she never misses anything. It's Crochet O'Clock, and normally whenever I post something on for the patrons, she's one of the first people to respond. So suddenly I find myself extremely concerned for Nyasha. Bonnie is trying to edit more videos. Her son is home from canceled college, gaming upstairs. We are putting our internet to the extreme test. It happens. It happens. I'm very glad that my internet here is not being bogged down. I think that what helps me with that is because I pay an insane amount for the super, super, super duper internet. So I still have very decent speeds going on here, so that's not affecting me. I saw that Marley Bird had to cancel her live stream because she couldn't get a good enough connection. Hand Steph her jar of ocean to smell. Oh, my ocean is in the kitchen, so whenever I'm doing the dishes, I look at my little mason jar of ocean and sand. Hello, Trinity. Left is right, crochet with Sandy. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a little tiny patio, so even though we are in isolation, we can get outside and get some fresh air and sunshine. That's good. That's very good. We don't have any sunshine here. We have, it's very, very overcast. Let me look at the weather because it was supposed to be raining all week long, like all week long. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining here in about 40 minutes, but then it's only going to rain for a couple hours, so it says, but it's going to be cloudy all the rest of the day. We have no sunshine. The travel industry here has come to a standstill. All government people have been advised not to travel. It looks like all countries have similar restrictions. I agree, Anne. I agree. I was just talking to Jennifer earlier, and we were very concerned about getting a shipment out of South Africa, but it got picked up today. And I am watching it very, very, very closely, and I am praying that it gets out and out of the country and then over here to us, because we never know when things are going to change. Thank you so much for the time. Have to go back to work. All right, enjoy your day. We are on Grandma's internet, for which we are thankful, but not as robust as the one in Maryland. I know. I know. What is Snowball Express? Hey, Sandy. Hope you are well. Snowball Express is a charity that is part of the Gary Sinise Foundation. Gary Sinise is the man who played Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. And what he does is he takes children of fallen warriors who have passed since 9/11 and their surviving parent or their guardian, and he takes them to Disney World over the holiday season because that's often the hardest time for people who have lost others. And he takes them there for a week. They get flown there. They don't have to pay for hotel. They don't have to pay for food. They literally have to pay for nothing. And there's all kinds of events that take place during the week. And one of the events is on the very last day that they are there, and the children get to pick a handmade blanket to take home. It's like a handmade hug. The major rule of it is it has to be a handmade blanket. You can't go out and buy one. They can be crocheted, knitted, quilted, or they can be fleece blankets. If they are fleece blankets, then they can only be one layer. And these children get to take them home, and it's such a great thing because not only do they get a little bit of distraction during the holiday period, they also get to be around other children who know exactly how they feel and what they are going through. So it introduces them to other kids, and helps them build bonds to help them get through the grieving process. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Here in England, UK supermarkets are limiting how many packs of toilet paper. Yeah, they're doing that here too. I appreciate you doing that, Sandy, because last year we all worked really hard with the Florida Daughters of the American Revolution to raise as many blankets as we could. The last count I got was about a month, 6 weeks before Snowball Express took place last year, and there were 1,200 blankets. Well, 1,700 children attended, so that means 500 babies did not get to take home a blanket, which is just unacceptable. We want to make sure that that does not happen to them again this year. So we are trying to spread the word as much as possible to everyone to get as many blankets donated. And Dee's already posted the link to the website where you guys can go and read some questions. I also did a live last week for the launch of the drive for this year. So if you have questions, you can go back and watch that live because lots of people asked questions and I answered. My fleece fabric came over the weekend and my daughter wants one now, like one of the ones I am making for Snowball. Isn't that the way it always works? I had some fleece donated to me by one of our folks that lives rather close to me. She can't crochet anymore because she has severe arthritis, but she still sews. So she does a lot of things with fabric. So she donated some of her fleece to me to do crocheted edges around it, make fleece blankets. Aw, thank you, Sandy. I tried my best to answer as many questions as possible. They're doing the same in Canada too. Yesterday, the Prime Minister basically called every Canadian abroad to come home. Ontario declared a state of emergency and Toronto was put on lockdown. Oof. Sometimes it has to happen. Cindy said, I love making blankets, so we'll definitely sign up to contribute to this charity. Oh, that's great, Cindy. Thank you so much. It will be very, very, very helpful. I don't think that we're going to raise 1,700 blankets, but I would really like to raise as many as possible. Walmart carries the roto cutter and the blades. Do they? Because mine didn't. I had to order mine on Amazon. Y'all want to talk about panic? I just read, I don't know if it's fake news or not because I haven't been able to research it, so take it with a grain of salt. But I just heard that Amazon has stopped shipping of everything that is non-essential. Y'all, I gotta get a hoop for this. And I don't quite know how big it is just yet. Is your mama gonna make a blanket, Trinity? 1, 2, 3. I'll see what I can do about making a blanket. Thank you, Albert. I had the cutter and purchased the blade. Well, I'm glad that you found one. My Walmart did not have one. I just ordered my special shampoo and conditioner on Amazon this morning. I don't know if that's essential or not, but it went through. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out. Aw, Trinity, thank you. Tell your mama I said thank you. See, I'm glad that it wasn't just me. I'm glad that Wanda saw it too, because I don't want y'all thinking that I'm crazy or anything. I really did see it. But isn't yarn essential? We're talking the mental health of everyone here. I agree. Yarn is essential. Good thing I'm still over here working and shipping out yarn. Shipping out lots of yarn, thankfully. Where am... Okay, not at a corner. I done lost my place. Come here. Okay, now I have to look at my notes. Oh. Yes. Slippy, slippy, slippy. Yarn is essential. I saw Amazon and several other DCs are hiring. Thank you. Business Insider, Sky News, Reuters, and other reputable news sites confirmed it. Lord, I'm just going to have to try to get in my hoop order. Because that will put a foil in plans if I can't get a hoop. Well, I had a thing happen. Our local grocery store cleared out the floral department at the DC to make room for refrigerated items. Oh, well, that's nice of them. Thank you, Debbie. Honestly, yes, I'll do a lot of crocheting on furlough, but please don't laugh. I may restart my meditation practice again. Hey, whatever you gotta do to keep sane. A lot of people are like, woohoo, don't gotta go to work, can't go anywhere, but after a couple days, I'm sure it gets old. Better hurry, Steph, you gotta get on it quick. I know. Thank you, Trinity. Y'all see the angels? You see? He's so pretty. Gas prices dropping always freaks me out because I have family that work in the oil industry. Amy's son, my cousin Amy, her son works in the oil field. So whenever gas prices drop, yes, it's good for us and we're all like woohoo, but whenever gas prices drop, they lose jobs. So that always kind of freaks me out. How do you keep crochet board on fleece blanket from unraveling? I was gifted one. The board came off. What are you talking about with the board? I don't understand the board thing. Because I don't, when I crochet around the edges of a fleece blanket, I don't use a board. Do you mean border? How do you keep crochet border on fleece blanket from unraveling? Maybe you were saying border. You weave in the ends just like you would anything else. Well, hello, Miss Velvet. Dear America, welcome to our hurricane shopping. Don't forget your can opener. Love, Florida. I posted earlier in the week. I told everybody, word of advice, don't eat all your quarantine snacks in one evening. Take it from us hurricane folks. We've been there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm sorry, Velvet. I know. Jeannie canceled her doctor's appointments. That's understandable. Hello, Brenda. Brenda's watching while she's waiting to go see her doctor. Stay calm and get those projects done. We can be the calm among this temporary storm. Yeah, we can be. But we also need to be with our people too. We need to chat with our people. We need to congregate. Linda, I regret not buying ice cream. Oh, listen. I went to the grocery store on Tuesday and everything was fine. Everything was just fine. And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, it was pandemonium and it was not okay. So I get it because I thought about, maybe I should buy some toilet paper. Maybe I should. But then I went, no, I got 7 rolls at home. I'm fine. But now, I'm seeing how long things are getting closed down for and there's nothing to be had. So now I'm kind of going, I should have bought toilet paper even though I didn't need it, but I was trying to be a good person. No. There are things that I regret not buying too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trinity said that they have 4 boxes of ice cream. That's because Trinity's mama was prepared. Trinity's mama was not joking around. Sue just got home from shopping to get my monsters, material, batting, and a bunch of other craft supplies. Ooh, that's right. Your monsters do enjoy crafting. That's a good thing since they can't go and play basketball and they're all wound up. Whew. Bonnie said, I feel your pain, Linda. We're running low on ice cream here. Oh no. It's funny how we're all fine staying home on a regular basis, but now that we're told that we have to stay home, all we want to do is go out. That happens too. You know, you're all fine with this until suddenly, you know, like somebody takes the choice away from you, and then you're like, wait, wait. There was a time in my life where I liked sunshine, and I liked to be around the people. Yes, I meant border. My grandmother sewed a thread around the edge of a fleece blanket and crochet border using thread to hold the crochet border on. It unraveled. No, I don't know how she did that, but that's not how I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look, now I had to go to 3 different stores to grocery shop over the weekend. Oof. We're gonna make it, you guys. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. My oldest monster is upset because her sewing lessons have been canceled. Oh, poor baby. I just went to bulk order toilet paper from Amazon, my usual Scott's, and all the toilet paper was currently unavailable. It's been unavailable for over a week. Amazon sold out over a week ago. They have none. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on. I like sunshine, so I have a couch near the sliding glass door. I'm not keen on people. Hey, whatever works for you, right? Oof, guys, we only got about 20 minutes left. Then I have to go to work. I guess I should be thankful. I'm sorry, I take that back. There are a lot of people who would like to go to work that cannot, and I can still go to work. So I take that back. I'm so sorry. I'm very insensitive. Tracy said I have a bidet. I'm not concerned about toilet paper. Maybe we should all go to Amazon and see if we can order those little bidet converter things for our toilets. They make those, you know. We're good on water and TP, but running low on bread. My 5-year-old will starve without bread for sandwiches. Ugh. Deb said, I have coffee. So far, so good. I have a full, unopened, big thing of coffee, and I have 3 now. 3 big things of my creamer. So I am okay on coffee. But I was telling them last night that I almost turned into a person that I don't want to be because I was walking through Walmart yesterday and I came around the corner and there was no milk, and I looked over to the side and there was almost no creamer, and then I saw people like heading towards it, and I mean, not crazy or anything, but I definitely hastened because I am a lady and I do not rush anywhere. I hasten, but for a moment, like, I just knew that if I had to take out somebody to get that last container of my creamer, that I was going to, like, full on football, thing. Yeah, I was going to do that. I was definitely going to do that. Check about fresh bread by the bakery. Most people get the loaves. There was no bread no, there was very little bread, and I managed to get 2 loaves. Not that I should be eating it. 8, 9, 10. But I did notice, and it made me kind of chuckle, that there was a couple older women that were buying yeast packets. And you know, there were younger people that were fussing because there was no bread, but there's plenty of flour and there were plenty of yeast packets. So, I mean, you could learn yourself something new. Just give me black coffee with sugar and I'm good. Ugh. I have 4 huge cans of coffee, 2.5 gallons of half and half, 10 pounds of sugar, a carton of cigarettes, and tons of yarn. The girls will be okay for a couple weeks. Ugh, mercy. I have a 6 foot tall, 230-pound U.S. Army veteran for a husband. He can get me whatever I need from the store. Most people just hand him whatever he wants. You know, my Uncle Roger is very, very imposing too. I think my Uncle Roger is like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. I mean, it's crazy how tall he is. And he's kind of like that. Like, he towers over everybody. And he is just the kindest man ever. But him and my Aunt Jean Ann both, they have this ability to just look at you. And you kind of sit straighter just from them looking at you. I agree, it's so easy to make a good loaf of bread, especially whole wheat or seed bread. We have a bread machine, but with no flour around us here in Toronto. Oof, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dee said we got flour and yeast always on hand. Mom's already preparing to make fresh bread tomorrow. He looks like a Hell's Angel. He scares Marines. Oh, I don't know about that. Just joking. Wow, I just stumbled on the channel. This is lovely. Seeing people out there. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Welcome. Welcome. We only have about 15 more minutes and then I have to go to work. This is not my normal live chat time. Normally I do live chats Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, normally we do that, but since the world is at the current state that it is right now, and there's lots of people in isolation, I am concerned with the mental health of everybody, so I'm trying to give everybody a way that they can socialize, somewhat socialize, and not feel so lonely. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This seems so fun. I'd love to do live chats with Yarn. Me and the patrons, there's a tier where they get to do a monthly Zoom meeting with me, and that's kind of like where you can choose to turn on your video or not, but they all get to voice chat with me and video chat. It's like a big group conference type thing, and but the group isn't all that big, and we sit there for an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Sometimes we've gone for longer because we lose track of time and we just sit there and chit chat and craft, and that's pretty awesome. I love doing this. You guys are actually my lifeline. Oh, poor Wanda. I know. You're always out on the road. You know, Tracy, I get that. I'm not even bothering with thinking about that. I've seen a lot of people that are going crazy about that. But I'm not even thinking about that. Question: who is considering going live after you go to work so we can go to their channel and continue the conversations? I am not sure. I'm not sure who. No, D. Sorry, I'm responding to my moderator's chat. No, ma'am. So the only one that I have talked to is Bonnie, and Bonnie actually went live on Facebook before me. I know that a lot of people are having issues getting online. Marley Bird could not do her normally scheduled live this morning, so that a lot of people's internet is being bogged down. So I don't know who is going live. Nobody that I know of, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that is a very good idea, and that is something that I can try to get in touch with the YouTubers that I know and see if they're interested in doing something like that, and maybe we can work out a schedule. So maybe we can work out a schedule to keep the airwaves going in case folks want to just hang out with crochet people 24/7. I don't know how well that will go, but we can try. D, I was responding. I was responding to you. Mercy. I have to look at my notes to remember where I am. Here. Come, slip. Come, slip. Snip. Thank you, Josie. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 more rounds to go before it's finished again for the second time. Well, hello, Nancy. How are you? We only have 12 minutes, and then I have to go, and I must go, unfortunately, because if I do not, then some folks are not going to get their packages, and I have to go to work, and we can't have that. Is this a motif for a shawl? No, it's not. It's going to be a wall hanging. That's what it is. It's going to be a wall hanging. And it only uses 1 ball of Lush. We're working on it. I still don't know how much is going to be left over from it, but just 1 ball of Lush. We gonna have fun with it. I hope folks are going to be able to continue on with their live schedules after seeing that Marley Bird couldn't. That was a bummer. Back from my haircut. 12 minutes to go is good for the 12 minutes is good for the soul. Welcome, Kathy. I'm so sorry that I can't stay longer. I really would stay with you guys all day, which I am going to do, because even though we cannot go to the Dallas Fiber Festival anymore, I still took off that Friday and Saturday from work, and I will be doing a marathon live on that Friday that Dallas was supposed to open, because some people like to have help choosing their colors. Some people have questions about the yarn. So I will be here. I will be here. What am I doing? Yeah. Come here. For all you newbies, It's Crochet O'Clock goes live every Monday night at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Time. We go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we go live. You have to be specific, Alicia. Will Delbert be assisting you for your marathon live? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Delbert's handler is even more essential than I am. So Delbert's handler will not be available to help at all, which is very unfortunate. We mods need to rotate out. Yeah, some of the mods, you know, Kim, it's the middle of the night for Kim. I think it's almost 3 a.m. for Kim. It's, we will just have to see who can do what. And I may have to grab a few more mods to cover, because we found out, you know, early on in the life of It's Crochet O'Clock lives that whenever school is out, the trolls come out as well. So we may have to grab a few extra moderators. Thank you, Nancy. I am enjoying it. I truly, truly am. I'm going to try to come back live in the evening. I don't know how things are going to go for those that are over in Australia and New Zealand. But that would be probably like 11 p.m. my time, maybe 11:30 my time, and I'm in Mountain Time. So that would be 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the morning Eastern Time. We'll have to see what happens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you like using that yarn, and what kind is it? This is Nurturing Fibers Eco Lush. It's 60% cotton and 40% bamboo, and yes, I like working with it. I love working with it so much that I sell it. That's all Eco Lush right there. That's all Eco Fusion, and then over there that's well, I can't, that's all Eco Cotton, and then Eco Bamboo is over there. I want to crochet now, but I'm at work. Boo for work. Not letting you crochet. So Freaky and Anthony don't join in daytime chats. I don't know. I don't often do daytime chats. So I don't know. 1, 2. It's very nice, Josie. I enjoy it greatly. Oh, stop it. Oh, really? Now you're going to start. I only have 5 minutes left, and I know that I'm not going to get to the end of this round, but it doesn't stop my hands from wanting to try. Your wall hanging would look beautiful as a veil. It just needs to be a bit long. You think? We'll see. We will see. Back to work I go. Thanks so much, Steph, for doing these extra lives. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure, darling. We will see you soon. Come here. There we go. I'm in love with it. I'm actually on Good Loops right now debating on whether or not to get more. The Eco Lush, Yes. Eco Lush is very nice. It's a fingering weight, as I said, 60/40 cotton bamboo. That is the only fingering weight that we have in the plant products. The Eco Cotton, which is 100% cotton, Eco Fusion, which is 50/50 cotton bamboo, and then the Eco Bamboo, which is 100% bamboo, those are all DK. So this is the only fingering one that we have. But he's nice. He's very nice. Eco Lush is the one that I did. You remember before we went to Crochet Guild of America conference in New Hampshire and I was crazy working on that shawl for display there? That's what I was working in, was Eco Lush. Goodbye, Tracy. See you next time. Hello, Carol. Welcome back. It's time for me to go. I have 4 minutes and then I have to leave you guys, and I have to go to the post office and then go to work because somebody needs their yarn. A couple somebodies need their yarn. Yes, Stephanie, a wonderful surprise to chat at my desk crocheting and listening to your podcast. Yay! Well, I'm going to try to do it as much as I can to help as many people as possible. I am not a morning person at all. I am not a morning person, but I'm doing my best to get up earlier than I normally would because I work at night, so I do a lot of good loops work at night, and then after I get up, as I'm wandering around with my coffee cup half asleep, I'm doing more good loops work, but we will figure it out. We will figure out something and make it happen. So everybody who's stuck at home can get some adult time if you're stuck with the children at home, or if you're just home all alone, then you get some time to chat with people. And if you're not home alone and you find yourself wanting to strangle the other people that you're home alone with, maybe this will help that not to happen. It is my pleasure, you guys. Whew. It's almost time. Don't forget that if you guys aren't part of the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group, you can always send through a request for that, and you can continue on chatting with everybody while I am not here in the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group, which is lots and lots and lots of fun. So I'm going to, it's just 2 minutes early. I'm just going to take off now, and I will see you guys tomorrow, definitely tomorrow morning, maybe this evening. I don't know. We have to see how I feel whenever I get home from work, because I may just be exhausted, tired, and laying on the floor eating my dinner. Never know. But you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Participate in the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. Start something, start conversation somewhere, and just keep it going. We're going to be okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.